Here's a few sets of the Wera toolkits that I have. I think I probably got 10 or 11 here. I'm going to pick the top 3 that I use all the time, that I like the most. And I'm going to go over those, and I'll give you those 3 last. First, I'm going to go through all I've got very quickly, and then we'll hit the top 3. Let's go. Okay guys, I'm going to start out with the sets that are not in the top 3. Not that I don't use them, not that I don't like them, they're just not in my top 3. And this first one's going to surprise you because everybody loves this thing, is the Tool Check Plus. And I do like it, and I do use it. The problem I have with it is, half the time I get in my bag and this is missing, and I go start searching, and this ratchet has fallen out. It's just got a terrible design to hold this ratchet in. Another thing is, I mean, really, how usable, how practical are these little tiny drivers? I mean, how many people actually use them? Most of the time, people are using something else. They have either a locking bit holder or a full-size 1/4-inch ratchet with it. Now, I've got 2 of these. I got one in the metric and one in the imperial. So I got 2 of these. I tell you what I like better is I like this Azette Smart Holder. So this Azette Smart Holder, as you can see, they hold these handle and the ratchet a lot better. There's your locking bit holder held in. These have the little click and release. You're not going to have a problem with these coming off, even though I didn't have a problem with the Tool Check either coming out. But this one also has these 2-inch bits in here. So you've got 10 of these 2-inch bits, which is a lot more, to me, a lot more practical than just the 1-inch bits. I do like this. I tell you what I like better. I'll tell you what I'm using now, just because to me, how often do you really use these small little tiny handle and the tiny ratchet? Let me show you what I'm using now. I'm using this setup. So I bought these sockets. These are Hyper Tough from Walmart. They're $10 for a socket rail. It comes with the little driver here, or the extension. These things, like this one, is from 3/16 to 9/16, and this one goes from 6 to 13. So basically, these right here take the place of 2 of these sets of the sockets. And then I don't need all of those the bits. This is my most used bits. I go from T15 Torx to T30 Torx, and then I've got Phillips in here, and that's it. I mean, that's basically what I use. And I also have my favorite bit holder here, the Wera wrap adapter. I put that on here. And then I've got a holder. This is the Wera. Now this is the ESD version. It's a Wera 816. It's like the wrap adapter, but it's a good size. I mean, it's not a real full size, but it's big enough to where you can get some torque on there, and it feels like a regular size handle. Then I've got this. This is the Easy Red 1/4-inch dual head flexing ratchet. Now it comes with this 1/4-inch bit drive ratchet. Also has a little thumb wheel here. Here's your lever here for tightening and loosening. And on the other side, you have this magnetic bit holder. It takes the place of this part where you don't have to put in the little socket adapter. So, I mean, I find this setup a lot more practical, a lot more easy to use, and just more functional. And look, this is how it goes in, right? I mean, you could put this in the same pocket that you put one of these, and you've got something, to me, that's a lot more practical and really better to use. Okay, the next one is this 4281 pocket set. So this one comes with 3. It comes with an 8, 10, and 13 socket. It comes with this little extension here. And this is your ratchet. So if you press this green button, you can see it flexes to 90 degrees. This is your tightening and loosening mode here. The only problem is it does not lock. So you need to watch out for that. Be careful of buying it thinking it's going to lock. You can use it as a nut driver, of course. You can put your sockets on here. Now the problem is these 2 magnets are all you have to hold this socket on. The problem is if you do put a lot of force, you jolt it, this thing will fall off. It's not a locking. The magnets are not that strong. Another thing though, you can use this. You could put your 1/4-inch hex drive bits right in here, or use this. This is a magnetic bit holder. So you could, use it as a nut driver or a regular screwdriver. It is very cool, very functional. The only problem is these magnets do not hold it, you know, very strong. So that's the only reason I don't have it in my top 3. I do use this quite a bit just because it's so handy to have. So that's the 4281 Pocket Metric set. Let's go to the next one. Now the next one is another tool check. This one actually came in the, I think it was 2024 Advent Calendar. I do like this. I mean, it's a lot smaller than your typical Tool Check Plus. You have this little ratchet here you can use. The good thing is, what I like is, you're able just to put this in there. Then you've got a functioning little ratchet. If you want to use your sockets, you just put this little adapter in here. You get your sockets out. You can put them on here. This is a locking little socket holder here with the little ball detent. Very nice. I tell you, I really like this little kit. It's very compact. Boy, these things fit in here tight too. They do sell this now, and it comes in the modular set, which I'll be showing you here in a minute. This is also included in that. So you don't have to get the Advent calendar. You can wait, and I'll show you what to use instead of this. Let's go to the next one. 20228 Joker wrench set. It's a small wrench set. Comes in this nice little package here. Goes anywhere from 6mm to 13. It's 4 wrenches. Both of them are double-headed. Each one's got a different size on it. I really like this. I keep this in my little truck toolbox in case I need it. And it is very handy. And I tell you what, I think I got it for like $28, $30 on Woot or Amazon. These things are not that expensive, but very handy. And as you can see, the design of the teeth here are very cool, where they really grip on. And you can, the reason they have this, I think every 15 degrees, you could get on a nut instead of being like a 6-sided where you've got a here or here. This one, as you can see by that, every 15 degrees you can get on a nut. So makes it a lot more pleasurable to use where you're not in a weird position. So that's the Wera 20228 Joker wrench set. Now this is the BC10 Cyclop Mini 1. I don't know why I bought this. It looks cool. It does have 2 Phillips, 2 Posies, and then you got text from 15 to 25, and then 2 hex head. Yeah, hex head. Comes with just another little mini ratchet. What I like about this is it is secure in here. If you want it, you could just, you see the back here is cut out. You can just put your finger in there, flip it out, and take your ratchet out from there. Very solid ratchet, same ratchet that's in the Tool Check Plus. What I like about this one is look how thin it is, you know, very thin. The only problem is, of course, it only has bits, no sockets or anything. So, but if all you're worried about bits, you need a little small driver, this is the one to have. It's the BC10 Cyclop Mini 1. Now this is the 12-piece precision screwdriver set. Comes in this nice roll. As you can see here, you've got really everything you need. You got your hex drive, your Phillips drive. You got the little flatheads here. Very nice complete set. And I tell you, I don't think this thing was that expensive, because I wouldn't have bought it if it was too expensive, because I typically don't. I have plenty of these already, but this is something easy you could throw in the bag. Folds up nice and very nice and flat, easy to fit in the bag. They all come with this cool little rubber signage here that tells you exactly what's in it. Now this next set here, it should be in my top 3. The only reason it's not in my top 3 is because it's so large and it's hard to fit in the bag. You usually have to carry this separately. It's the Wera Maintenance W1 set. So this is a maintenance set that's just got various tools in here. As you can see, this one's got a full array of blades for your screwdriver. Your screwdriver holder is here. You've got bits that go anywhere from 5mm to 13. You got a screw holder here. This ratchet is basically just like the 8009, but this is the 8000 ratchet. It's a 1/4 inch, but the difference in this was it does have the locking socket holder here. It's got your little ball detent here, which I really like. This thing is just like it. It goes down to 90 degrees. You can use it as a screwdriver if you have these attachments. This is your magnetic locking bit holder and all of your bits here. It's got this little sleeve here where you can really, you know, get a screw out very fast. It also comes with your typical little 2.5 inch flathead screwdriver And probably the most used wrenches of your metric comes with a 10 and a 13 Joker wrench. These little wrenches here have the nut holding feature. If you can see this little plate on the back, you can go down. When you push it down on the nut, it doesn't come up. It stops and locks it in, and then you can get it off. So a very nice feature on these Joker wrenches. I really like this set. Like I said, the only reason it's not in the top 3 is because it's so large, but I use this thing all the time and I really like it. Okay, so let's get into the top 3. Number 3 on the list is this. It's the 1000 volt rated VDE screwdriver set. I really like this set. It comes with your Phillips 1 and 2 and then a full array of flats. I'm going to get out the Phillips. Number 2 Phillips. You just push down on this yellow, put it in, and this thing is solid. I mean, it locks in like a dedicated screwdriver. That's what I like about these. Now, there's a lot of people that make these. I just happen to have this Wera unit here, which I am really fond of. Now, it does not have your thin insulation on here, so you may have some problems if you're trying to get in somewhere very tight. I never have that problem, it doesn't seem like, but I tell you, these things really work well. They lock in very tight and they roll up into a nice little compact package here. They have these little flaps on the end where when you fold it up, they will not fall out. So that's the Wera insulated screwdriver kit. Now, next on the list is this Wera Cyclop 4018 metric ratchet set. What I like about this is it's really a ratchet set. You got a full-size nice ratchet here. This is your 1/4-inch ratchet, metal. I tell you, it's very nice and heavy. This is the 8004 series. Just a great ratchet. I mean, fine tooth. Your little selector switch here. Let's put this ratchet on here. This is your little 2-inch extension here. It's a 1/2 inch. So this is not, I'm sorry, this is SAE. You just put it on here. Look, that locks in solid. You push it in, it locks in solid. You pull it out just a little bit, you got a wobble. Very ingenious. There's a lot of people making these now, but this is the first one I've seen on this little Wera set right here. Also comes with a little wrap adapter bit holder here. Comes with a larger 6-inch extension also. It does have the little sleeve on here that you can use. Full array of bits here. Look at all the Torx bits you get. All right, you get hex bits, you get posi drives, and then you get 1, 2, and 3 in the Phillips. So that's the 4018 Wera Cyclop ratchet in the SAE. Okay, number 1 on the list is this. It's the Tool Check Modular. Now, I know I said I didn't like that regular Tool Check, but I tell you what I like about this one. It is complete. Now, if I showed you earlier this little set here, now these all come off. They have a hinge here where you can fold them up. I showed you this set earlier where you can pull this little ratchet out. Now, I have added in here, this is the 838 RAS. So I added this. It came with, I think, the 815. But on this one, it is a ratcheting handle. So I love this little 838. It's a little bit larger than the other size. But as you can see, you put it in here and you just lock this down where it does not ratchet. And you've got a full-size little ratchet here, 1/4-inch ratchet bit set. You can, just like the other one, you could put in your little socket holder here and use these 4 sockets. It comes with 7 to 13 on the metric sockets. This, to me, is a lot more usable than your typical Bit Check Plus. And everything fits back very nicely. This 838 is awesome to add in here. Now with this one, you also get this little precision screwdriver set. This set here comes with these 3, 6, 9, 12 bits here. Comes with this little handle. It does have the little spinner cap on it. Kind of small. I mean, I would like to see something a little bit larger, but I can understand that they have to reduce the size to fit in here. So you got 12 bits here. If you go around to the back, you could push this up. You got another 8 bits. Oh, there you go. You got another 8 bits, so you got 20 total bits. On this side, you got your 1.5 to 6 Allen keys. Just a full, complete set. And it folds up very nicely. I mean, it's a little thick, but you can still get it in your bag. And what I like about it is this takes the place of, 2 or 3 other sets. That's my number 1. It's the Wera Modular Tool Check. Right now, these things are on sale on KC Tool under the seasonal section. I'll leave a link to KC Tool in the description, and just go click under seasonal and you will see this Wera tool check in here. You can buy them individually. Like this one is individual. This Allen keys are individual from the Precision. The Precision is individual from the this tool check. And also you can buy this separately, just this little hinge here. So you can either buy them separately or you can buy them all in one kit like I did here. So that's it. That's the Wera modular tool check, my number one.